Two different games.
Well, in powerlifting, you breathe on the way up.
Right,
you know?
right.
Like you hold in, and then once you change direction,
Yeah.
This is right.
you breathe out.
I always refer
But
to it.
in strongman, like if you're carrying a big yoke on your back, you don't let your air out, it'll drop immediately.
Okay.
So you take a deep breath in, and you go to pass out,
Okay.
or you take short breaths. That's what you do.
I just recently started doing
You
that.
keep that air
So I have
in.
And
the
that's
same- I have the
sneaky.
same, well,
Yeah.
I kinda
But
set
once
up-
once you develop a reputation for
Then they're
it,
gonna be ready.
people will
That's
will
what I
set
was
up for
asking you.
it.
What happens whenever I do this against somebody else? What happens when a flop goes into a hook? Like a Tim Lewis, somebody like that pulls in a hook all the time. I know they're going. What happens? Do I have a chance to get the flop? Is it about the speed of the hit? Or is it better to?
Well, you'll more likely. Most people will top roll you. Even if I know you're flopping,
Right.
then I'll top roll you just because it's safer for me. So,
Right.
so go into your flop slowly, and I'm gonna come out. Which now this is the classic battle here.
Right.
But in all likelihood, the top roller wins this.
Absolutely.
Unless you're Jerry Cataract.
Right, unless I really get to hear on the start
Because
over
you're
here.
putting no stress on me.
Right.
There's a fuck ton of stress on you.
Oh, yeah.
And I got all that because my top roll can get real sloppy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can get way down like that.
Right.
You know, and I'm not. And what you're doing is you're pushing along the axis of my bones, right? So I'm not even holding. You're using soft tissue, and I'm just in here.
You're using stable
the
tendon,
bone.
structure. And then.
But now if you could press this way, that's different. Now I'm
And
using.
how would I try to stay on top of the shoulder and literally just push it?
Because at this point, you're pressing against my biceps.
But would I use?
And this is a match you would likely win.
But is this shoulder rotation?
That's a shoulder. Well, this is still a press. It's called a shoulder roll if you do it in this position.
Right. If I come here,
It's still
that
pressed
hurts.
down.
That hurts bad. Because then you're going inside.
All
and
these motions hurt. I mean, this is why you have to train them.
Yeah.
It took me years
Well,
and I can't do it.
Where's Xavier? I had Xavier the other day. We were in the strap, and it looked awkward. I had somebody tell me, I said, "Dude, you're in a bad." But I was just letting him keep constant pressure to build up endurance here, because you're going to end up in some of these matches from here and here, and just different. We train weird positions. Chad and I, we had a video where we're like, "Hey, put me in a weird position." Well, why would you want to do that? Because you're probably going to end up there at some point in time, and if you don't train all angles. Okay, so the hook, I have no concept. Like I said, I seen Sarah Bachman explain. Basically, you're wanting to turn in, right? And then start working with the
You can.
shoulder or what?
So we're in a hook, all right? Now, and this is where men arm wrestle, unlike those faggoty ass top rollers.
Right.
So, we're in a hook, right? So here is what would be considered a high hook.
Okay.
See how the pressure's in your hand?
Yeah, it's in the fingers, right?
Yeah.
The top of the hand.
Because my knuckles are up.
Right.
The classic hook is where we're both, now you got to lean way over, and now we're both dragging
And
out.
we're just dragging.
Okay, that's the
Right?
second one,
And
right?
you'd want to stay tight and keep pulling the back of the pad and over, right?
Yep. Now, from here, get some pressure.
Okay.
This is a good move for side pressure.
Okay.
Is to just shove that hand over like that.
And they're not expecting that
They're
force
not
to come from
expecting
that
it because
angle.
they have to force their shoulder.
Right.
And then the move I didn't invent, but I took credit for.
Okay.
Give me some pressure.
Which
is
way? Which way?
it's called Camus, so give me some pressure.
Which direction?
You just
Oh,
pull,
just pull?
right?
Okay.
And you come straight down.
Oh, shit.
And
That's awkward as hell.
See, when I do that, it transfers right there.
Yeah, that's where
And-
I feel it. You just took it from here, you
and
just
most arm
forced it to the
most-
top of the bicep.
And all arm wrestlers, except me, do a lot of dumbbell curls.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I get there, they transition into a dumbbell curl. They feel comfortable there.
They think they do.
Yeah. Well, they don't think they.
They don't think you're going to have the force to.
Right. But you're trying to curl 200 pounds.
Yeah, you're now. Yeah.
But it doesn't hurt them,
Right.
and they feel good, and and they won't fight out of that.
Right. They're not going to fight because you're just going to
You
stay
throw
on
some
their
into
bicep all day.
that. You throw some into that, they're gonna like, oh yeah, I feel good. And you're
Yeah.
just gonna pull right down.
Yeah, eventually it's going to burn.
Yeah.
It has to.
So you do no curl?